What is going on, everybody? Long time no see. Just wanted to drop another video update for you guys. It's been a while since I've made one, and I just wanted to kind of update you guys, give you an update status on, what's been new. My opinion, what I want to talk about today is like hairline and all that good stuff. So I just want to drop a video on pulse check for you guys. As usual, guys, my usual spiel that never is going to go away. That's never going to go away, most likely. I get my hair from Lord Hair. Use promo code PANTHERTRAIN, all capital letters. It'll be down in the comments and description below. It always gets you $20 off any unit you buy from Lord Hair. Just remember to make sure to register and sign up with a registered account before you use a promo code. That's the only way the promo code will work, so no continuing as guests because that won't work. And then this is a S22 super thin skin poly unit. Hair color on this is number 5 medium brown, and I have them style and cut it for me. And this is the LD044 hairstyle, so it's probably one of their longest hairstyles cut-ins that they have, so that's what I'm opting for. Speaking of longer hair, as you can see, my hair, yes, it is getting long. I'm still letting it grow. As you can see, it's really getting on the long side. I'm just gonna let it grow. I just never really had long hair before. Now, I'm not gonna do anything crazy like long mid-back hair like Jason Momoa Aquaman or nothing crazy like that, but I'm gonna let it grow a little bit longer. I'm gonna let it where it really poofs out on the back and side where, just a traditional standard long hair look. And I think also long hair, I'm really liking it so far. Plus it does wonders in making the hair system kind of blend and look more natural because it blends in with your side and back natural hair. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm still going on this hair growing journey. I think this is literally the longest. I literally haven't cut the sides and back since my last video way back, I think nearly over 6 months ago, where I gave myself a side undercut. So that's the last time I've touched the sides and back. So this is about 5 to 6 months of hair growth right here, 6 months worth. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep letting it grow and just see where the journey takes me. This is the longest I've ever let my hair grow, and I'm just gonna keep just letting it go and go. But yeah, guys, so what I want to talk about today. So today I want to talk about hairlines. It's in South Carolina. I'm in South Carolina. It's November, obviously. It's gotten a lot cooler. So I'm back to wearing my poly unit. I was wearing the Neo model during the hot summer months, because here in South Carolina we get those 90-degree weather, high 90-degree weather, which is so hot, and it makes wearing poly just so hard because it's just very hot during the summer months wearing poly. So that's why I went back now to cooler weather. I went back to poly because especially now with growing out my hair, I'm rocking more of an exposed hairline look. And I just want to talk about that. I get asked a lot, what's the best system for exposed hairline? What's the best system for exposed hairline? In my mind, it's always going to be a poly unit. It's always going to be the super thin skin poly unit because it's just a one-to-one match. I'm going to get really up close. And I did my maintenance about 4 days ago, so that's why the hairline's still looking clean. But I just love poly because it's 100% see-through, and it's always going to be that 100% one-to-one match of your actual scalp and skin color. And that's what I always love about poly. And it looks like the hair is growing out of the actual scalp when you get even really up close like this with it. And that's what I absolutely love about poly, is because of the hairline just looks so natural. And as you can see, you can still get a realistic hairline out of a lace. I was wearing the Neo model during the summer months because it was more breathable. That's the hybrid poly French lace model, because it was just more breathable during the summer. And don't get me wrong, the hairline still look good, but here's an analogy I like to use. It's kind of like the difference between Wi-Fi internet and hardwired internet. The average everyday person isn't going to notice the speed difference between a Wi-Fi, especially nowadays, and a hard connection. But us experts do. It's kind of like with hairlines. If you want the most natural hairline, you're nitpicky, the poly unit's a way to go. Don't get me wrong, lace can always, I've worn lace. As you see in my past videos, I've worn exposed hairline with lace. It still looks good, it still looks natural. So don't think, if you're a lace person, don't be deflated, because you can still absolutely get a great hairline look with the lace. But to me, poly is just always going to be that little extra oomph of realism, because it's 100% matched to your skin, because it's 100% see-through, especially if you get a super thin skin like this one, which is a 0.03 millimeter. Another reason why I absolutely love poly when it comes to hairline is the attachment is easier. One thing I love about it is because with the poly unit, usually what I'll do is I'll put the Ghost Bond Platinum on the unit itself on the sides and back. I'll attach it, and then I'll attach the hairline last. I'll just put the Ghost Bond Platinum on my fingertips and then just rub it all in where it's 100% coverage on the hairline. Of course, let it dry clear and then attach it. I don't have to worry about overhang of like bond and glue on my head, of hair sticking to my head. Nothing perturbs me more, guys, than actually, putting the actual bond on my head itself, getting too much bond lower than where my hairline's going to go, or higher, whichever one it is, attaching the hairline and having hair stuck to the hairline in your forehead. I hate that with a passion. So that's another thing I love about poly. It makes attaching the hairline just that much easier, because you can get another one-to-one match, because you're just covering the full poly material with the bond, and when it dries, you just lay it down and you're good to go. Now you still have to be careful. You don't want to do it that fast. I do it real careful to make sure I don't, touch any of the hairs. But you get my point. And you can't do that really with the lace unit. If you try to apply the bond on the actual lace material, sometimes it will stick through a little bit. It won't bond as well. So with the lace unit, you're going to have to put ghost bond on your, or the bond on your, actually if you're using bond, assuming you are, the bond on your scalp and then lay down the lace unit, and you run that risk of, hair sticking because you put a little too much bond a little bit lower than where the hairline is going to actually go. So those two reasons is why I absolutely love a poly unit, is because A, the hairline is super easy to attach, and B, it's just going to look the most natural because it's always going to be a one-to-one see-through match, and it just gives that look of the hair flows and grows out of the hairline naturally, like it looks like it's growing out of your actual scalp itself. Again, as you can see, just one more time, just how natural it looks. I mean, yeah, you do run the risk there's a little bit of shine under bright lights, but honestly, the shine, I hear a lot of people talk about how it shines a little bit, and people really won't notice. And if they do notice, they won't think anything of it. I mean, it's just one of those things that, again, us experts may notice, but everyday, normal, average, everyday people aren't going to notice. But yeah, that's why a lot of you ask me what's best for exposed hairline. I thought today, I got out of the shower, I thought, man, my hair is kind of having a good hair day. This would be a great video to show what a fully exposed hairline in good lighting looks like with the poly unit. And now you have your answer. This is 100% what it looks like. And that's, I always prefer, if you ask me, it's always going to be an automatic answer. I'm wearing an exposed hairline, for lace or poly. It's always going to be poly for that matter, for that reason. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I have. Just kind of want to drop another video for you guys. And as usual, guys, until my next video, take care.